Yo, what is up, people on the internet? Today is the day where we are finally going to be driving the NASR hatch. So this has been a long time in the making to get this car actually running and driving. I was having somewhat of an issue with the idling. I thought it was the idle air control valve and different things with it. I had a vacuum ran incorrectly because I had a different intake piece here. I had this unit, boom, but I had to have a stem off here to feed up and through. So I got to add to this. I got to drill it and put a little bung or something to tie onto. But I have to take this to work and TIG weld it. We got a couple things we have to do to actually do the first test drive. If it's not too many. But I'm going to start it up now so you can hear it idle. Up until this point, the only video that we had of this running, it was running really rough. That was the first startup. But now, I go like this. So, it does run, it idles, but like I said, we got a couple things we have to do. We've got to put the new wheels on, which we'll show you those. All right, so the big wheel reveal, we went with a set of SSR Mark IIIs. These are 15-inch, 8 wide, -12 offset. I've always wanted a set of these. I found them on Yaj for a good deal, so I picked them up. Yeah. So we're gonna slap these on and get after it.
At least you're able to put your wheels on your car. Mine are still in limbo.
Yeah, stuck in Japan.
Yep.
Hopefully they fit down into the arch. They're poking out a little bit. I picked these up because the Mark 1s were too wide for stock body. That's why I have the narrower Mark 1s. They're still kind of gonna be calling it close. Might have to change the tire, and I don't want to run a lot of camber in the rear, but all right, let's get this other one on. All right, we pretty much have the front done. I adjusted the rack. We got the rack centered, adjusted the toe with just eyeballed it, as well as the caster, just to kind of get it moving. We're gonna move on, fix the rear, get that eyeball aligned. I really should have the car on the ground, but it's a lot easier to get under it like this. I need to build some like blocks or something and actually get toe plates is what I need. So we're gonna hop in the back, do that, throw the hood on, and I think we can test drive it. Not too bad.
It's on.
Actually, it doesn't fit too bad. It's a little tighter on this side, but that could also be fender. And last thing to do, I believe, is take it off the jack stands, which is insane for a 240.
Yeah.
Because how often does a 240 project come off jack stands?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years this car has been here, but today is the day we're gonna drive this unit. Hell yeah. There's the Mark IIIs on. Kind of hard to tell with this lighting, but definitely not sketch at all.
It's about to touch the ground, people. Oh.
Dramatic suspense. Yeah. The jack stuck underneath it because the wood.
Is it stuck again?
It jacked. There we go.
All right. It's on the ground.
It is. The car is officially on the ground. Not on jack stands. And there's an engine that runs, 2 wheels that turn, with the power of the engine. So that means we get to drive it. All right, let's start her up.
It's alive.
It is. Yeah. Hop in.
It's so weird seeing that thing fucking move. It's been on jack stands for 2 years. It's almost unreal seeing that thing move.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna try to do another burnout.
All right.
This thing's fucking sick. I don't want to push my luck, so this will probably be it. Need a taxi?
Oh yeah, I could use a ride.
Hop in. A little smoky in here.
Hey, you left a trail. You left a pretty good trail back there.
I did.
Yeah.
I gotta adjust the clutch a little. All right.
Hi, Bobby.
Hell yeah. I want to thank a few people. First off, I want to thank my Uncle Dino for letting me work on and build this car out in his garage for the last 2 years. I want to thank Trent for selling me his 240 back in the day for dirt cheap because, you know, it was rotted out. I want to thank the Japanese for putting these wheels up on Yahoo Auctions, let me buy them. I want to thank Monster for giving me the energy. I want to thank my dog for keeping the property here safe. I want to thank my fiance for buying me parts for this when I was low-key broke and didn't have a job, a real job. I want to thank everybody that believed in me up until this point. Thank the big man upstairs. I want to thank all you that have tuned into these videos and supported on and off for the last several years while we fail to upload at a consistent rate, but we're getting there. A lot to come with SukiddoKids. We're working on a lot of cool projects. Hopefully stuff starts to roll. We'll finally be able to drive. As close as we've been. How many years did we talk about, oh, we're gonna get our cars finally driving and drifting? Like, this car is manual and has a welded diff. I mean, it's
Can't get any more ready than that.
and it has a little bit of an angle mod. I mean, she's ready to start sliding. What do you think though? Here, stand over there so we get the better light.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What do you think? I mean, this was your 240. Of course, it was single cam, it was automatic, but this was technically your first car.
Yeah, this was my first car.
It was.
Right out of high school, this was the first car I ever bought. It was on the side of the road.
Does it feel like the same car?
No, it's been so long.
It definitely doesn't drive like the same car.
No. I used to drive this car to work every day. This was my daily car that I had to fix up. And no, this is, even just being around it, it's just a different car. It's not the same car that I owned before.
I remember the old single cam with the automatic, and you'd floor it, and and it goes nowhere. Yeah. No, this thing rips. The NASR definitely rips. I was worried about it being underjuiced, but
No,
I think it's going to be a good start to get into drifting. I'm not going to have a bunch of power that I don't know what to do with. I can learn to actually drive a bit and then add on from there. I got to shout out one more person before we end off this video. I want to shout out my boy Sean. Sean has been in the comments supporting the 240 content, asking, he's liking the Instagram posts. He's a real OG. Sean, I know you're probably watching this, dude. You're a real one.
Oh yeah, man. You help keep the inspiration for trying to keep the videos going.
Yes, definitely. Shout out all the day one homies. The group kind of dispersed, but shout out SukiddoKids, the OG. Shout out Dane. Shout out Marcus and Zach. Trying to really think. It's been so long since the SukiddoKids.
It's been a long time.
Jason was part of it low key.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We're probably gonna look at this thing some more and take it all in. I guess I'll end the video here. I don't know. Do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, we're gonna drive this thing. We're gonna rip on it. Yeah. Peace.